personal wealth creating system. Binary daily profit. Make, maintain, and multiply your money. $50 to $500 a day. Embrace it and make it yours today. Embrace it and make it yours today. Yeah! Binary daily profit. Let's teach you to make $50 to $500 daily.
Okay, so in continuation with yesterday's class, yesterday we laid a foundation on basically what the intention is for this training session. This first training session of the year, we laid a foundation of what the intention is. Like I said yesterday, the intention of this training session is to really carry so many persons along and show you how you can start generating income daily with the new and improved binary daily profit trading system. And I went ahead to explain to us on how the binary daily profit trading system works. There are our concepts, how our system, your personal wealth creating system, as a trading system, how does it work? What are you supposed to look out for? What is the pattern with which we analyze the markets? And that gives us success at the end of the day. For those that were in this class, please, I'll just take one or two questions, and then we'll continue for today's class. Is there any question based on the trading pattern? Is there any question based on the trading pattern that we explained yesterday? If there is any, please, let's be fast with it so that we can cover one or two other things today. Are we there? Are we there? Are you hearing me? If
Yes,
you're hearing
sir.
me, any question? First of all, how many of us went through the videos today? How many of us saw the yesterday's training video that was dropped? How many of us have gone through it?
I saw it, I go through it.
Okay, you went through it, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so do you have any question, Lady B? Ah, Lady B. Nana, what? How are you, madam?
Good evening, sir. I'm fine,
How
sir.
you doing now?
I'm fine,
we
I'm
need to
fine.
see. After the class, call me, please.
Yeah.
After the class, please call me.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay,
so
sir.
do you have any question to ask after watching the video?
No, it was just clear.
Okay, good.
Based on what we had. It's just the drawing pattern that is just a different thing, but it's almost the same thing we've been doing. So
okay, good. So at least so you understand the pattern, right?
Yeah, yes, I did.
Okay, good. So any other question? Is there anybody that has any? If not, we'll move on. I can still throw more light. I can still explain more because the intention, like I said, once you understand the pattern, every other thing, when we now go to the trading system, it will be far easier for you to understand. The pattern is the binary daily profit trading pattern. Now, once you understand this pattern, it works both in Forex, in crypto trading, and any other trading pattern, as long as that trading system is on an MT5. As long as it's on an MT5, you can utilize it and you'll be successful in any trading system. That we are also going to show us before the end of this class. We are going to use it to trade crypto. We are going to use it to trade even a Forex, so that you know that it is universal. The pattern is same. Why? Because let me explain something to us. Let me a little explanation. Then I will take us into the movement, how the market moves, the price movements, how, and I'll see how to relate it with this. But basically, yesterday, what you're saying here is your personal wealth creating system trading pattern, and how does it work? I explained yesterday that if you follow this, what you're seeing on the graph here, you see that we have two parts. We have the buy money zone part, and we have the sell money zone part. I am repeating this because this is core of what we are going to be doing in the next 2 weeks to 1 month. If you understand this, when we now go into the analysis proper with our personal wealth creating system, you will understand it, whether you've traded before or not, whether you're new here, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you get your hands on the trading system, take advantage of it, and you make all the money that you ought to make. Now, every day, Binary Daily Profit, we've been working to make sure that our intention is to create a system that even as long as you know how to operate a mobile phone, you know how to operate WhatsApp, we want you to be able to come in without having knowledge of the trading world. Here, we are not teaching you Forex. What we are teaching you is the system, how to utilize the system, even though we are going to still talk about trading patterns. But ultimately, what we are teaching you, why so many persons catch up easily, is because of what we are teaching, the system. What is the acronym for system? Acronym for system simply means save yourself time, energy, and money. I repeat, save yourself time, energy, and money. So this system that you have, any wealthy individual that you see today, is that person must have worked. That person must have worked with a system. That person must have identified the system, learned how to use that system, and is using it to generate income for themselves on a day-to-day basis. Here, we teach you how to create wealth and not how to make money today and you're broke tomorrow. Once you understand, all it takes is to understand the system. Your job is to wake up every day, repeat it, and generate income for yourself. Hence the name Binary Daily Profit. So here now, here you see there are two sides to the box here. You have the buy money zone and you have the sell money zone. Now, what separates them, you see this blue horizontal line that runs across here is what separates the two areas, the buy zone and the sell zone. Now, for this market, you need to understand this very well. The binary daily trading pattern, which we say that works both in any trading space, as long as they have an MT5, apply it on that trading system, you see the same thing will happen. Now, how does it work? For the sellers to take over the market, the sellers must find a way to defeat the buyers and get into the buy money zone. How do I mean? The sellers, the red line you're seeing here represents the sellers. As long as the sellers is in their zone, as long as the sellers, this red here is in this sell money zone, as long as they are in their zone, they do not benefit us in any way. They will not benefit anybody in any way. So their job at every point in time, what they are fighting to do is to take over and get into the buy zone. This is where they become relevant for me and you. This is where they make us money. But as long as they are below, they are not making us any money. They are not relevant. So that's why at every point in time, their job is to fight. Now, you also see the green line above here represents the buyers. As long as the buyers are in their zone, which is this buy money zone, they will make money for anybody that is buying. Anybody that buys from here now makes money. But once this green line you're seeing comes and goes below what? This blue vertical line, what it means that as it's coming below here, the sellers are taking over, meaning that the buyer has exhausted. That's why you see here, you say exit buy. At this point, you enter the buy. But by the time it has taken the journey from here to this point here, you exit because the sellers are taking over. At this point where the seller goes above this blue line, you see this line, the vertical line appears, the vertical red line appears. What you see that is a sell entry. As it has gone above, it has taken over what? It has taken over the market. As long as this red has entered this buy zone, the market will start selling. At this point, you don't have any reason to say you want to buy in the market. This applies to any trading system out there, as long as they have an MT5. Now, once this man takes the journey in here, it becomes that what? The trend. Remember, I'm still going to explain this. I'm going to align it with the trend. For this, today is what? Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. Then Friday, Saturday. All through this week, we are going to dwell on this, and we'll be aligning it. We'll be, merging it with other trading philosophies, little ones that we are going to teach you. So once you understand the core, because see, any person that is going to be successful in trading is that person that have learned how to analyze, how to identify the trend. What is a trend? That I'm also going to explain to us. But I just want you to understand that when the green is above the blue horizontal line, means that it is a buying trend, is an uptrend, is a bullish trend. When the red is above the blue line, it is now what? A sell trend, is a downtrend. The market is falling. It, at this point, is a bearish trend. When the red comes below the blue and the green comes above, means that what? The trend has changed. The trend has changed. It's now what? It is now what? It is now a bearish, it's bullish, sorry. It is now a bullish trend. It is now an uptrend. The market is now buying. So you don't have anything. Anybody, the worst thing that can happen to you, anybody that I see that says that they lost money in trading, what happened to them? What it simply means is that why this market, the green was above, showing that the market is buying, the person came and sold. The person entered a sell. The person went against the trend. Here they say the trend is your friend. For you to be a good trader, don't forget about every other thing that they talk about trading. Just understand that any man that knows how to identify the prevailing trend wins at the end of the day. Please underline what I just said. Any man that is able to identify the prevailing trend, you understand, wins at the end of the day. Now, when I say that this green, that as long as the green is above, that the market is buying, does it mean that the market is not going to sell a little, or is not going to sell sometimes a bit? But what I'm telling you is that whatever happens here, even when the market begins to sell around this region, understand that it's a fake out. Understand that it's a market manipulation. Understand that those behind the market wants you to leave the market and run. They want to deceive you for thinking that the market has turned against you so that you exit. As long as this green is above here, guys, the market is for you. Are we there? Are you hearing me? Please, if you can hear me, identify that, please.
Yes, sir, we can hear. I can hear.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So the fact that this green is above here does not mean that the market will not sell sometimes. I'm going to take us to a blank board now and explain a bit how this market works, so that you understand. If you understand the movement, what we call price movement, the movement of the price, you will understand the core of trading. The only thing you will now need to identify that most traders kill themselves is identifying when to enter the market and when to exit the market. When you hear different trading patterns, all those analysis, top-down analysis, all of them, the only thing that they are doing there is trying to understand when to enter and when to exit. All you see them do, all they are doing is trying to understand when is the market set for an entry and when is the market set for an exit, which is what binary daily profit is already doing for us. So as long as you're teachable and coachable, as long as you're willing, we are here to show you. Those that are already there, those that have already perfected this, that is what separates the winners from the losers. That is what separates those that know when to be in the buy and the market buys, and those that know when to be in the sell trend and the market sells. That separates. So it is core that you understand, because the trend should be your friend. The best thing that can happen to you is for you to befriend the trend. When it comes to trading, forget your wife. When it comes to trading, forget your husband. When it comes to trading, forget your girlfriend, forget your boyfriend. Come and befriend the trend. Have you made the trend your friend? Because see, if you've not identified that the trend is the ultimate, there is nothing that will beat the trend when it comes to trading. The trend will always win, no matter how good you are. If you go against the trend, it will bite you. If you go against the trend, what are you doing? You're fighting the markets. So the best thing you can do is to understand this simple analogy that I'm giving here, this explanation. The day that it sinks, and for any time you're trading, that is what you should be trying to do. What is the prevailing trend right now? Am I scalping? As scalpers, you know, scalpers, 1 minute, 2 minutes, highest between 3 minutes to 5 minutes. Am I riding the trends? Am I doing a swing trade? Am I doing a position trade? These are things that you need to understand. Based on that, then your time frame that you're using to do this analysis, the time frame that you're using, remember that what I'm explaining to you here, you understand, applies to all time frames. But we are going to explain to you how you can, when you wake up in the morning, how you can do your analysis. I repeat, how to do your analysis. When you do your analysis, to know where to wait for the market. The problem with most of us is that we just wake up in the morning, we want to jump into the market and start making money without doing proper analysis, without knowing the general trend of the market. When you hear us talk about top-down analysis, what we are simply saying is that, look, we want you to start your analysis from the higher time frame. Understand, because you do not want to go against the trend. The higher time frame will always paint the general trend of the day, the prevailing trend. It's not about the trend you're seeing at that point that you are checking the market, be it morning, afternoon, or evening. What matters is that 30 minutes from now, 1 hour from now, 2 hours from now, 3 hours, 5 hours, 24 hours from now, what trend is going to be the prevailing trend? If 5 hours from now, you analyze and you know that 5 hours from now, everything points to the fact that this market is going to sell till the next 5 hours, then why should you start buying? Why should you start buying? Why should you go against the trend? Even if you want to buy, then what it means that you should scalp. But if you want to, ride the trend, then you shouldn't buy. If you have the capital, then you should look for a good a resistant level where you should sell the market. That's if the prevailing trend is going to be a sell. If the prevailing trend is going to be a buy, all you need to do is identify when it's going to hit what? A support, a verified support. And you enter there. Even if the market goes against you a little, you know that it's only a fake out. It's only trying to see, to retest that support to see if it will break it. And if it is a solid support, what will happen? It will eventually reverse and put you in profits. So even if it puts you in a bit of negative, at that point in time, you're not afraid. Even if a spike catches you, the spike is part of the dynamics of the market. The market is either the market is buying, which are the spikes, or the market is selling, depending on the pair that you're trading. Remember here, we are trading what? The reef. And the pairs that we are trading, most of us trade boom and crash. There are others that trade synthetic. There are those that trade jump. So it depends on the one that you eventually settle. But our job is to teach you the generality, so that eventually, even if you go to Forex, eventually if you go to crypto, you will do what? You will understand and make money with the system, because they are all same. They are all same thing. As long as you understand the concept. That's exactly what we are trying to explain to us here. Are we there? Am I making sense? Am I making sense?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank
Yes.
you. Okay. So now I'm going to take you to a plain board and explain one or two things to us as per market, how to really identify movements of price and how the market moves. Once you understand, it will begin to make a whole lot of sense at the end of the day. Once you understand, I repeat, it will begin to make a whole lot of sense at the end of the what? At the end of the day. Please, we need to understand that, look, like I said, that this market is controlled by what we call the trend. The trend. The trend. Your job as a trader is to understand the trend. The trend controls the market. You're seeing what I'm writing on the board, right? Are we there? Hello?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. There.
Are you seeing the
I
board
can see what
I'm
you are
writing
writing.
on the board? Are you seeing what I'm writing on the board?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, just mute yourself while I continue. Okay.
Hello. Are you hearing me?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So now the trend, the market, when it comes to please, I need everybody here to understand, and both those that are going to, for those that couldn't join today, those that are going to see this video, that please, the best thing, I repeat, that can happen to you, that will differentiate you from being a good trader or a losing trader, a trader that comes every day and wins in the market, or the one that comes to lose in the market, is what? The trend. Your ability to understand that, look, that this market is either what? A what? A downtrend, or what? Or an uptrend. It's either what? A downtrend, a bearish market. The market is either selling or the market is either what? Buying. An uptrend, a what? A bullish market. You do not want to be caught in this market, that this market is a bullish market and you are what? You are selling. This is the worst thing that can happen to you. This is where accounts get damaged. You do not want to come to the point where the market is selling and you're what? You buy. Your account will get damaged. Your job as a trader is to what? Your job as a trader is to identify the general trend of the market. For instance, you might wake up this morning, or maybe wake up tomorrow morning and say, I want to carry out my analysis. At that point in time that you woke up, the market was actually doing what? Market was selling. Selling meaning that maybe you woke up this morning and met the market doing what the market normally does, which is this, which is, you see the market doing what is called a lower, high, lower, high, low, you understand, keeps coming down. It falls a bit, it buys. It falls a bit, it buys. It falls a bit, it buys. Now, when this market is falling, what happened? There is something that is happening. You see that the market will never fall on a straight line. If the market falls on a straight line, every one of us will be multi-billionaires. In fact, there wouldn't even be a market because there will be nothing to trade. There will be nothing to bet against. But the fact that this market, that there is a probability that this market that is selling can turn and start buying the next minute. And after 15 minutes, can turn and start selling. Or can turn and start buying the next 2-3 minutes and then come back again and start selling. That probability, that is what makes the market the market. Because if the market falls on a straight line, every one of us, everybody will just be selling. And then when the market falls on a straight line and then start buying again, everybody will be buying. Then there won't be a market. So your job as an individual is to identify that the facts that look, that this market presently here, as I met this market now, this market is selling. But after a while, it buys a little, it starts selling. My job is not to be coming here to buy these little movements up and down, except if I'm scalping. These little movements that you're seeing here, my job is not to come and buy them. My job is to identify when this man will come and meet a what we call a verified support, so that it will not be able to fall again, because I'm not interested in making $5 here. Maybe this move here gives me $5, this move here gives me $5. Those are for the scalpers. But I want this market to come and fall on the verified support here and then make this move. Even though when it's making the move back to start buying, it will also little, it will come, but eventually it will get to this point. Between here and here, I'm making maybe around $50 against $5 I would have made here. And another thing again, that here the market can turn against me. I can enter this market and I make up to $3 or $4, and then the market turns against me and puts me in negative. And before you know it, I'm there wanting to say, okay, the market will recover, not knowing that the market is on a downtrend. What will keep happening? The market, maybe you bought around here. You bought around here, and the market fell and put you in $5 negative. And then it comes here and hits an untested support, and then starts heading back here again and hits a resistance here and start falling again. Before you know, $5 negative that you are in $20 negative, and getting to a point where it might blow your account. But your ability to identify that, look, at the end of the day, that this trend that is happening, all my job, all I want to do, all I want to identify is to know when. Because see, all the secular explanation I did to you in our trading pattern, this is the way in the market, this is the movement too. But binary daily profits personal wealth creating system will now box it up. Will not, remember, it will not show you this on the price charts. You see the movement like this, but in the indicator window, the binary daily profit will, now draw a line rather than showing it this way. What will happen? In the indicator window, the AI, artificial intelligence that is behind it, will do what? We structure it in a way where the picture will be clear for you. What will the artificial intelligence do? The artificial intelligence will, draw your, the horizontal line for you and start structure the movement of the market for you. So that rather than you, wanting to guess when the market is going to reverse from different time frames, the personal wealth creating system has already done what? Has already done that for you by drawing like this. Are we together? So your job is to now identify when this man goes above the blue horizontal line that I explained to you. You know that the market wants to start buying. When it goes below, you know that the market has started selling. When it goes above again, you know the market has started buying. It goes below, you know the market has started selling. As simple as that. Be it forex, be it crypto, as long as the platform has an empty file. All those things, the confusing that you don't know when to, the artificial intelligence behind is looking at the market and structuring it for us. Am I making sense? Are we there?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Am I making sense?
I'm making sense.
Is it making more sense
Yes,
to
sir.
us now?
Yes, yes.
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 Very well. Very well, sir.
If you understand this, guys, if you understand this, you are 90% done. All you now need to do is to understand how to apply it on your personal work critic system, and every other thing will align. I repeat, every other thing will do what? Every other thing will align. As long as you're teachable and coachable. This is what it takes. So when I talked about the market falling, this market fell, this market bought, this one is a sell, this one is a buy. Now, the artificial intelligence, the AI behind, is restructuring this fall. Remember, we said the market does not fall on a straight line. The market does what? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. When it's also buying, and that's the same way. Now, your job is, when is it buying and when is it going to? Problem that most people have is identify when the sell starts and when the buy is going to. When is going to continue selling again, and then when the buy is going to. And then where is it going to meet a resistance level? And where is it going to meet a support? Where is it going to meet that support that will fall and not the one that it will break and continue? So if you now take this now, this artificial intelligence, if you take it to 1 minute as a scalper, it will define the trend for you in 1 minute. If you take it to 5 minutes as a scalper, it will define it for you. If you take it to 15 minutes as somebody that is riding the trend, it will define the entries for you. If you take it to maybe 1 hour as somebody that is a swing trader, then somebody that is swinging the market, then it will define it for you. If you take it to 2 hours, 3 hours, because as a position trader, it will define your entries and exits for you, which is the ultimate thing that every trader wants to identify. So your job as an individual is to do what? Is to come and identify. Is to come and identify what? Identify the system. This system that I just shared with us here is, if you understand this, once we go to what? Once we go to the trading system, every other, you see, everything will fall into place. When you get your trading system, when you go back to it, you see it will begin to, the understanding will be different. Are we there? Any question?
Yes, sir.
Any question?
No.
Is it
No
making sense
question.
to us?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Remember, guys, see, once it clicks, once this on, your job is to sit there, make $10, $20, $30, $40. If your capital, as you're growing your capital, the more capital you grow, the more money you make. Hit $100, hit $500, and as the case may be. What is happening in the economy? Some of us that were in our last year training session, when I was telling us that dollar was going to hit 1,000 this year, as our last year, that's the truth. It has come to be. So the best thing that can happen to anybody now is to identify how to start earning in dollars. So please, we are not going to go beyond this today. Remember, I said between today and Saturday, our job is to dissect this trading pattern so that you understand it. By the time you watch the day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, we would have finished dissecting it. So that when we now get into your personal work critic system, which is next week, Monday, you will see that the understanding of the system will differ a lot. Are we there?
Yes, sir.
So we've always gone 40 minutes. We don't want to be extending these videos longer than 40 minutes so that every one of us can go back and watch it over and over again and perfect it. Please, guys, the essence of dropping this video, please take your time and watch to understand. If you've not gotten your personal wealth creating system, communicate with us. We'll see how to set you up. Please, so that by Monday, when we are coming on board on Monday, Monday is pure practical. Remember, this session is just going to last for like 1 month. We are, if you everything you're going to understand, we are giving everybody 1 month to start trading life. So please, as we drop these videos, like this before morning, this video is going to drop. Take your time, go through it, understand it. Don't say I've understood. Please watch it over and over and over again. By tomorrow, I expect you to come with questions. Come with questions. So the more questions you throw, the more understanding we are going to have. Are we there?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so I appreciate
Yes, sir.
everybody for being here in this class. We are stopping here this night. I'll drop this video again early this morning. Go through so that by tomorrow evening, we'll continue. By tomorrow evening, we'll go a step further. By tomorrow evening, we'll go a step further. So at the end of the day, we all have an understanding. So I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow.